Well, there you go. Had some technical difficulties, and now we're back. Sorry about that, but here we are. Well, welcome everybody, and good morning. Getting a little started a little late here. Had some technical difficulties. Helps if you plug it in, they say. Not sure what happened or why, but we're here. And where are you from? I would really love to hear. Take your thumbs out or your fingers on the keyboard and let me know where you're watching from. Hello, everybody. Welcome. And one of the things I learned about live streaming is always have some water with you, especially if you're going to be here for a couple hours, which I will be here for a couple hours today. Ah, yes. Thanks for being here. And let's check to make sure we're live elsewhere. I'm sure we are. There we are. Don't like to leave anybody out, right? Yes. There we go. And good morning, Carl, on the Facebook page. Thanks for being here. Carl, if you want to really get in on the action, you need to come over to my Amazon page. So if you go to davidburrows.live will bring you right here on my Amazon page. And that's where you'll be able to see all the deals that I'm going to be talking about. And I'm going to bring up the products page here in just a moment. But what are we going to be talking about? Well, we'll be talking about some tech gear. We're going to be talking about microphones. The thousands and thousands of different types of microphones. Where do you begin? And how much money do you spend? You know, there are microphones worth $3,000, $1,000. I'm going to be talking about any of those. If you want to know about those ones, put a message in the comments in the chat. In the chat box, and I'll point them out to you. But if you're going to be live streaming or doing an audio why can't I talk today? An audio podcast. You don't need a $1,000 microphone. We're going to be talking about the Blue Yeti microphone series. We're going to be talking about some lavalier mics, or better known as a clip-on mic. And we're going to tell you the good ones, right? And understand that I'll tell you that I don't like to use the word negative because it's so negative. But I'll tell you some of the things that I don't like about some of the products too. Some of them just have no flaws in my opinion. But I'm here today to talk to you about the tech gear. We're going to talk about microphones. We got some audio mixers we're going to talk about. I've got some books that I'm going to talk about, because if you're getting into live streaming or you're getting into an audio podcast, and if you really want to grow and make it grow, and you want it to be something where you can monetize it, you got to grow. And reading books is the way to do it, in my opinion. So we're going to be talking about that. Audio mixers, microphones, some cables as well. And we're also going to talk about some other tech stuff, right? And we're going to talk about the books, and we're going to talk about some health stuff too. Well, really only one health thing. Because when you're sitting in a chair for 2 hours at a time or more, like I do, this is my Amazon studio, and over on that side of the room I have my studio for my other show, my talk show that I do. That sore shoulders and lower back, oh, I can really get in there. So we're going to be talking about some of that as well. We'll be talking about that first product, the MaxCare back massager, coming up in just a moment. And then I want to know, what are you looking for? What would you like to see here on the Amazon Live? What would you like me to demonstrate or review for you? Maybe there's a product that you've been looking at and you've been thinking about. You're like, well, I'm not really sure. I'd really like to see more. Tell me about it. Let me know in the chat, and look into it for you, right? Okay. Let me check in one more time with my others. Yep, here we go. Do you like the music? We want to. I don't know why I've been having technical difficulties lately. Trying to fix that here now. All right, there we go. We're okay. It would seem. All right. So let's get the show on the road, shall we? And let's talk about our first product. Let's see if I can find it up here. Oh, yeah. Needed to refresh, apparently. Hey, look at that. We are on the page. This is just like the coolest thing happening in my life. Right? Well, one of the coolest things happening in my life. We're actually showing up on the product pages when we talk about them. So that's nice to be recognized for that. And this first item, I'm slacking here a bit. I think, yeah, I think I can show you this on the product cam. That'd be good. But we want to show off a little bit. Click. Yeah, let's show this on the product cam. This is the MaxCare back massager. Well, neck massager. It's a massager. What else do you need to know? And I think I'm going to bring that to, yeah, I'll bring that up on the product cam here. Let me do that for you here. And the product cam coming to you live. Hope you're having a good day so far. Hope you're having a good day so far, yeah. I got too many cameras going on here. That's a boost. There, I think that'll do it. All right, we are in Bee's Nest. Let's just get that a little adjusted up a little better for you. This is a really nice product. I'm not, you know, well, just look at me. I'm not a health nut. But, you know, you get those aches and pains going on. And if you're going to be a live streamer, like I've been live streaming for 11 years, and you do a lot of sitting. I have another, I have this studio for my Amazon Live and another studio on the other side of the room for my talk show that I do. And I sit. It's also my office and everything that I do, right? So I do a lot of sitting. And I know I'm supposed to get up like every hour and walk around, but I don't. So at the end of the day, this shoulder back here has always been a real chore for me. A real pain, pun intended. And then you get that lower back in here too, right? Well, this is a great product for that. And it's 35 bucks. Like for 35 bucks, it's some of the best $35 I've ever spent, all right? Just want to check the chat here. Oh, okay. Okay. This is a really great product, not just because of the price, but the quality is really, it's high quality stuff here. Let's see if we can give you a little better view. So there it is there. $35. Look at that. That kind of gives you an idea of the size, right? But here it is on the product cam. You can see, so there's 4 massage balls right here. Right? And here's the cool part. It's really simple to use. You just simply push that on the back and it'll start. But first you have to plug it in. You wouldn't believe the tech day I'm having. It just happens some days. Why doesn't that work? Why doesn't that work? Why doesn't that work? Did you plug it in? Yes, okay. There you go. Here, strap on the back. Nice strong Velcro strap, so you can put that around your headrest, you know, or around the base of your chair. And then if you're going to have it work on your back, right? So that's cool. Product label. Here's the on-off button. So you just turn it on. There it goes. It's that simple. Press it again. Watch this. Watch. Wait for it. Look at that. Heated massage balls. It takes about a minute to heat up. I just put my hand on that and it feels good. I think I could even put that on the floor and put my foot on it. And that would probably help me too. But a simple product, but a good quality product. And you kind of go like $35, right? It's showing $39.99 here on my product page, but in the carousel, you're getting a deal. It's only $34.99 instead of $39.99. So you're saving $5 just by being here today. Simple product. Yeah. And it's got an auto off function. So you could put, it's 20 minutes, right? So you could turn that on 20 minutes, forget about it. I would put it on here right now, except that I would probably fall asleep during my live broadcast. I'm not sure that that's a good idea. But to give you the idea, it's really simple, right? You would just put it right back in behind me there. I got wires going around my here. I could just hold it. Oh, yeah. There you go. I'm sorry, what? And you can turn it, and then what happens is it goes for a while. I think it goes for about 10 minutes. And then it quickly pauses, and then it'll go the other way. Right? Oh. Guess what I'm doing after the broadcast today? I go for my walk, and then I put my massager on, and that's okay. I better stop right now before I fall asleep. Midway, see there, it just turned the other way. So I think it's every few minutes it changes, and then I could put that around behind my back as well, right? It's nice. I don't have the back chair. I should have a back chair here, I guess. But even just to hold it there, oh man. But on my gaming chair, I just wrap this around behind me there. And yeah, I fall asleep. Can you just give me a minute here? Anyway, you get the point, right? That's and it's a really good quality product. There's all neck massage. Look at this, like it's showing 9 different ways here. Neck massage, back massage, waist massage, abdomen massage, hand massage, arm massage, thigh massage, calf. Look at that, foot massage. Foot massage. Yeah, every couple of minutes, right? It automatically just goes back the other way. So great product, and $34.99. You're saving $5. I think. What does it say? Yeah, it's normally $38.99, so $4. 10% off today, just because you're watching it here. And I'll tell you, and I've only had it for about 3 months, and no problems at all. Where'd that go? There we go. All the different ways to use this product. It's a solid product. It's a solid product. Max Care back massage. Did I turn it off? I gotta press it again. Press and hold. There we go. Nice mesh covering here. I'm just gonna unplug that now. But here's the thing as well. So you think after a while, right? It's gonna get dirty. Where is it? There's a zipper here somewhere. Can't find it. But I know you can take that off. I just can't find the zipper. I've done it before. But there you go. Nice mesh covering. Solid, heated massage. 9 different positions. Foot massage. I've never tried that. I can't wait. I can't wait to use a foot massage. I would do it. I could do it right now, but it wouldn't matter because you wouldn't see anything. But that is the MaxCare back massage. And today, 10% off. And look at that. We're featured on the MaxCare page today, which is awesome. So they must really like us. Hand massage. I've never really tried that one. How would that go? Oh, I guess that'd be good. I can't wait for the foot massage. Right? So like 9 different ways here. Waist, back massage, neck massage. That's what I'll be doing later. Well, if you're just joining, hello and welcome. I'm David Burrows, your host today for Deals with David, and I appreciate you watching. Hopefully you're hovering over, unmuting. You won't know that I'm saying unmute because you can't hear me if you're muted. But if you're unmuting, and please click the follow button there so you get notified when I go live. And I think I want to let you know too that I'm also on my social media, right? You can follow me, Deals with David B, on Instagram and Facebook. I've also got a YouTube channel, Deals with David B. And this way you're going to get some other deals throughout the week, right? I'm going to be here 4 days a week. 4 days a week. I'll be here 4 days a week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 10:30 to about 12:30, a couple hours. And then Thursday nights I'll be here at 7 o'clock. I'm working on getting some interviews with some of the authors and maybe interviews with some of the folks from the manufacturers and products I talk about to get some more insight. But the authors series is one that I'm really excited for. So thank you so much for being here today. And if you're just joining, some of the things we'll be talking about today, microphones is on the list coming up. We're going to be talking about some audio mixers next and some other tech stuff, different cables. Audio mixers and microphones is probably the big ones here because people are like, well, what do I need? Do I need to spend $1,000 on a microphone? No. If you want a $1,000 microphone, let me know. I'll put one in the carousel. You're welcome to it. But if you're live streaming or doing an audio podcast, not necessary. We're going to talk about some great options coming up a little bit later on. And we'll be talking about books as well. And I'm curious, what do you want to see? What would you like to see? Is there a product that maybe you are looking at, but you want a little bit more information on? Let me know in the chat. Say hello in the chat and let me know, and I'll look into it for you and see what we can find out for you. So there it is, the MaxCare multi-massager, I would call it. It's got 9 different options there for you to be a massage. I just want to turn that on and let it do my foot, but that'll be after the show, so I don't fall asleep here on you. Hope you're having a good day. Appreciate you being here. Let's go to our next product, the Amoon 2-channel mixer. It's actually Amoon. Let's see if it'll let us. Takes us right there. How cool is that? Are we featured on here too? Look at that. You'll forgive me if I take a moment and take these pictures because I send them to my son and like, look what daddy's doing. He's 20. He thinks it's kind of cool. I think it's kind of cool that they're featuring us on these product pages. I guess that means that they really like us. La la la. Very good. You need a good mixer if you're going to be, you can just plug it straight into the computer, but if you're going to put in some extra stuff or you're going to do some mobile live streaming, you need a good mixer. And this is just one of the ones I use. This is not the case. This is not the case you're looking for. This is not the case you're looking for. What is it today? It's May 4th. May the 4th be with you. My sister texted me earlier and she's like, May the 4th. I'm like, yeah, because I haven't already had like 20 messages about that. And I'm not a Star Wars nut, don't get me wrong. I like Star Wars. May the 4th be with you. I want to meet the person who came up and invented it, right? Anyway, may the 4th be with you. We're going to talk about the May the 4th Amoon mixer. I like to call it a mobile mixer. And we're going to put that right in the product cam. Get all my cables out so I can show you everything you need. It's a good thing I got all these tables around me. I look around this, a friend of mine, yeah, I look around this room and I'm like, wow, I didn't realize I had so much stuff. I could maybe, I'll get out the Portacam here in a moment and I'll show you, but right now, let's get you a nice close-up shot. A little bit better on the product cam. Where are you watching from, folks? Who's going to be the first one to say hello in the chat? Who's going to be the first one to say hello in the chat? Who's going to be the first one to click the follow button? Hover and click the follow button. Maybe I don't have the right thing on. Let's get rid of that one. And let's put on... Where'd the other one go? I have another one. Where did I put it? There it is. Is that better? Okay, how do I do this? There we go. This is a really great product. I used to use the Behringer. Actually, we'll be talking about that coming up. Do I have it in the carousel? I think so. Oh, I thought I did. I wanted to talk about the Behringer as well, but maybe I didn't put it in there. Oh yeah, I did. Okay. I just didn't move things around. Okay, well, let's talk about the Amoon 2-channel digital audio mixer. This is a fantastic product for mobile live streaming. So I would do, when we still had hockey, our local OHL, Ontario Hockey League. I'm a Canadian A. And I would do live broadcasts from the concourse, so I would have a little setup. So this is great for mobile live streaming for a couple different reasons. 2 lines. This is your XLR to 2 XLRs, or you can plug in a 1/4 inch. So if you're plugging in an XLR microphone, a 1/4 inch microphone will work. I recommend XLR just because you get better impedance. But if you want to, this would be great for mobile musicians as well. Like if you want to plug in one microphone and then plug in your guitar from your guitar amp, or a keyboard or something with 1/4 inch, you can do that. And then you've got your output line, your RCA output jacks, right? And then that's going to take you into your device that you're pushing your sound out to. What I really like about this is the different options. So XLR, 1/4 inch, your RCA output, and then if you wanted to, like what I use are headsets, you can plug in right here as well. Now, you do have to keep in mind that the microphone input for the headset uses line 1, but you can only use one line at a time. So if you have an XLR plugged in here and you go to plug the headset in, it won't work. Okay? If you have the headset plugged in and then you plug an XLR in, the XLR takes over. Okay? But that's why it's nice to have a second line if you needed an XLR and a headset. And I've got some headsets that I'll be talking about shortly as well. But this is a really great little unit, especially for the price at $79.99. Your line 1 has got everything you need here for adjustments. So you've got your gain, right? And then you've got your high and low, your bass and your treble, I would call it. You got a pan left and a pan right. So put the sound all the way to the left, put the sound all the way to the right. And of course your volume. The other nice thing is right down here, if you can see where I'm pointing at. I don't know if we'll see if we can get closer for it. There we go. I'll just bring that up to you. I don't know if you can see. Oh, I just lost my camera. Whoopsies. I'm really having a techie day. that? Product cam, come back please. That should fix the problem. There we go. So if you look right down here, let's see what I'm pointing at here. There's a peak light. So that's nice to know. It's very important if you're especially if you're not able to listen, and even if you can listen, you don't always know that you're too loud. So the peak indicator will light up and tell you that you're clipping, right? Too much noise, too loud. Bring it down a notch. That's what that's for. So that's great. Now line 2 also has gain, but it's just a button. It's high or low gain, which works fine, right? It's just with line 1, it's just you got some more flexibility there with the gain. And then whether you're using it as a mic line or like a guitar input or a music input, and same thing, high and low on the EQ, and then your left and right pan, and of course your volume. Then over here, you can again plug in a headset, which is nice for monitoring and listening to what's happening. And you have a separate volume control. I really like this, a separate volume control for listening, right? And of course your master output. Whether you want the main mix to come in directly or to your, if you want to monitor it. And then there is phantom power. Some microphones require the 48 volt phantom power, and it's built right into that. Make sure you don't use that have that turned on the wrong microphone, or you'll damage your microphone. But all explained in the manual instructions, which is in the box over there somewhere. But I do recall one of the things I am particular about is having clear instructions. And you know, sometimes these products come from different parts of the world, different languages, and then they pay some guy to translate, and the translate doesn't always work as that well good. They did a great job of the instructions on this. So now the other thing about this that I like is the power option. So on the back here, USB, right? So powered by USB, plug this into your computer, and it's powered and works as an input to the computer. So you have to go in your computer and change a few settings. So now you've got a mixer plugged right into your computer. So now you can have external microphones, external instruments. If you're a musician and you want to record, this is a great entry level, $79 to get you started and recording right in your home. There's your home studio right there. It's a great start, right? More and more these days, you don't need all the fancy schmancy stuff. Between something like this and some software, you could do some really fantastic things. I'm not the musician, so I wouldn't know what software to talk about, but I have friends who are musicians and they tell me that. So there you go. Lots of great features. Powered. This is the cable, right? Oh, and I don't have it in the carousel, but you can plug it even into the power ad or any external battery. Right. There you go. Green light on. We have power. It's really a great product. And I'll give you an idea. I put that in my hand. There's an idea of how small it is. Right? See my hand there. It's a great product. Nice and portable. I use it. Swear by it. Can you hear that? Metal, not plastic, cheap. It's metal all the way around. On top, I've seen somewhere, you know, they go metal on the bottom and the side, and then the top's plastic. It's like, why would you do that? Not here. All metal, aluminum metal, right? But very durable and easy to keep clean as well, because you know you want to keep those components clean. Great product. The Amoon 2-channel mini mixing sound card, they call it. There it is. Let's go back. Make sure I didn't miss any features. Yeah. Lots of great uses. Musicians, podcasters. And the thing I like the most about it is the flexibility that you have for mini headset or XLR 1/4 inch, right? There you go. So $79.99 today, and are we getting a deal on that? Oh, that's about right. Showing here too, like you can do 4-channel, 12-channel, right? But the 2-channel is perfect for starting out. It's definitely great for podcasts, even at home. I say mobile. It's nice because you could have a setup at home, but it's small enough you could take it and put it on the road with you, right? On the road. And I actually just found an old laptop or iPad case. You can buy them at, little stores, right? Fits right in there perfectly. I put my mixer in there. I take my PowerAd battery in there. And I've got all my cables. And I'm good to go on the road. Even got room to fit a microphone in there if you needed to. In my case, anyway. Yeah. Let's put that right there. The Amoon 2-channel mini mixing console, $79.99 in the carousel. And a great place to start for mobile streaming. I get excited when we're on the product page. That's really cool. This is like our fifth broadcast. So we must be doing something right. All right, the Maker Heart, I do have it set up here. But let me just go through this. I'm not even sure. It's currently unavailable. It's too bad. I didn't realize that till now, so I apologize. But this is another great little product. But unfortunately, I guess it's not available, so it's not worth going through. But it's what I'm using right now. And the only reason I'm using this instead of the Amoon that I just talked about is because this is all 3.5 millimeter inputs, and I'm using a lav mic. And this one, I have it, and I just use it because I can leave it there the whole time, and I use the other one for when I do my mobile stuff, which is hopefully someday again soon. We made it on here too. Wow. All right, let's talk microphones. Or, well, no. Yeah, okay, we'll talk microphones and we'll come back to some other mixers later on. There's another one. All right, and we're going to talk about the universal cardioid microphone, the microphone. And before we get to that, I just want to take a moment to say hello. How's everybody doing? I hope you're having a great day. Happy May 4th. May the 4th be with you. How many times have you heard that already today? I heard it probably 1 to 20. I guess it's just the day that we do. Which one do I want up there? Is that the one? Where the heck is it? Oh, there it is. Get rid of that for a while. Wow. We're making it on all the product pages today, which is great. I'll be bragging about that later. But hello, if you're just joining, I'm David Burrows, and as it says down below here, please say hello in the chat. Let me know where you're watching from, and let me know what you're looking for. If it's not in the carousel, it might be something I'm able to bring up, and if there's something you want me to check out, let me know in the chat. I'll bring it right up here on the product page. We'll have a look at it. But right now we're talking microphones, and there's certainly lots of different things you can do when it comes to microphones. Lots of different variants of, variant, that's kind of a swear word right now, isn't it? But there are various uses for microphones, right? And depending on your project, depending on your situation of what you're trying to accomplish, that's what we're going to talk about right now. So right now, this is the Boya BY-MM1, a shotgun microphone, if you will, and this will work with your DSLR cameras. This will work with smartphones, anything you can plug 3.5 millimeter input to. So let's get this out here for you. The unboxing. There you go. Doesn't look like much, does it? But this is a fantastic microphone. I'll take that out. I want to take it out all the way. But so there is the microphone. Right, so the microphone's on this end, and this is the windsock, right? Get the windsock back in there, right? And then this is your hot shoe mount, right? See that? And that will fit into a hot shoe, and then of course onto your screw-in adapter, right? I like Boya products. They are not, I'm not going to say they're top of the line, and that's not an insult, but they're good, affordable quality microphones. We've got some others we'll be talking about, right? And the cable that comes with it. Now, some of you might know this, but for those of you that don't, there's two, take a look at this. Now, do you see the difference in the rings? Right, so right here, that's a TRS, and this is a TRRS. What's the difference? The difference is that Apple likes to complicate things sometimes and just has to be different. The TRRS is Apple products, and they have 4 inputs. 1, 2, 3, 4, the 4 rings, not the black rings, the gold rings, right? And what that is a left and a right earpiece and a left and a right microphone. So a lot of times you got to have the adapter for this. So this would simply plug in here, and then you could plug that right into your 3.5 millimeter smartphone, right? And you can also get the adapters for this as well for the iPhone 7s and up, right, which I believe are in the carousel as well. And then this simply mounts right around here. Let me do that. This is great if for mobile, right there. So that just mounts right on there, and then you would just attach that into your hot shoe or to a mount, right? Now, what's nice about this, for example, is, well, I've got an iPad right here, right? So if I had that in a proper mount, I could attach this, right? And then I would just have a microphone right there, and I wouldn't need any of this wire, and it works great. It powers off of, it uses power. It doesn't use a lot of power. It uses power from the iPad or the device that you're plugging into, right? So fantastic product, and you just be right in front of you, or you could have that on, say, a stabilizer or a handheld stabilizer, and you're pointing, you have this mounted on your hand connector, I should say, and you're pointing it at the talent that's speaking, and it does a nice job if you're fairly close, right? Then you get into lav mics, and it's just a different type of sound, but great for outdoor as well, because when it's windy, you've got the nice windsock on there that minimizes the amount of wind noise that you're going to get in a microphone, right? And it's great for podcasting as well. Again, depending on your budget, $29.95 right now. That's a really good deal. and it's solid quality. Say your 1/4 inch mount, your hot shoe mount. You can, oh, there's the adapter I was talking about. And there, it is in the carousel if you need an adapter as well. Make sure you use Apple products. I know they're a little more money. I know you can buy third-party stuff. Apple products just work. They just work. And if you're getting into doing this stuff serious, or if you were charging money to make videos or podcasts or anything like that, you'll get the secondhand ones, or the third-party ones, I should say, and then all of a sudden it says not accessory not recognized or so, and then what do? So just spend the money, $7.95 I think for the adapter if you need it for the Apple products. But the Boya MM1, really good product, solid, and the audio quality in this is really good. I wasn't sure, I gotta admit, when I first bought it I was like $29.99, $30. A lot of shotgun mics are going for like $50 plus, but I went for it. You can always return it, right? I think, yeah, there's a video here. So let's pause the stream beats for a moment. And let me play, yeah, let me play this video, take a look.
Just like this, that's great. When I turn the recorder off, it does shut off, so there's no having to change batteries or anything like that. It does produce a pretty good sound. I will show you guys some more audio tests. I've used it, when I do some small interviews, face-to-face interview type thing with the windscreen on it. I've used it inside and outside. It works very well for being a budget. All right, so now you're listening to me through the Boya BY MM1 on my small rig next to my Sony Alpha A5100. I do have it with no dead cat on it right now. I have the windscreen in my hand. Going into my Tascam DR05. So once again, what you're listening to right now is the Boya BY MM1 no wind screen going into my sound recorder. Check, mic check. 1, 2. Thank you. All right, now you're listening to the Boya BY MM1 with the windscreen on. The dead cat is on, going into my audio recorder. But once again, this is the Boya BY MM1 with the windscreen attached through my sound recorder. In closing, do I think it's a good purchase?
All right. In closing, yes, I would say it's a good purchase. It was nice to have the audio demonstration there for the Boya MM1 shotgun mic or cardioid microphone, and there it is in the carousel. It's $29.95 today, and great quality sound and podcasting. You can use it for DSLR cameras. You can use it for your smartphone, either iPhone or Android. Camcorders with the 3.5mm input as well. At $29.95, I'm really pleased with the quality that I got out of that. So there you go. The Boya oh boy. Boy oh boy. Let's get the music back on. Boy oh boy. It's a lot louder now, of course. Okay. What are we looking at now? Let's talk about some of this. Another Boya product. Did we make it on there? We did. We're just showing up everywhere today, which is really great. Tap. There we go. Where did I put this? Yeah, right there. So wireless lav mics are really handy for, you know, if you're in a situation where you need talent far away and you don't have long cord. Like, wires can get in the way. There's pros and cons to both, right? I've got a wired lav on right now. I'm close enough to my mixing board, which is just down below here. I need some water before I carry on. That was probably noisy for you. Hey, wherever you're watching from, do me a favor, say hello in the chat. Don't be shy. Let me know where you're watching from, or if you're enjoying the broadcast or their products. Have you used any of the products that we're talking about here in the carousel? I'd love to hear your feedback. And what are you looking for? Is there something that's not in the carousel that you would like me to talk about or perhaps review? We'll pull it up here on the product page and we'll have a look and learn together, right? That's what it's all about. I'm your host, David Burrows, and really happy to have you joining me here today. All right, so wireless, again, pros and cons. The thing about wireless is, well, it's wireless. What do I mean by that? Things can get in the way. Things can get in the way. Like interference. Oh, doing it again. Interference, you know, other signals can get in the way and you could lose signal. I mean, most these days are pretty reliable. Now you're looking at this and you're going $75. What kind of quality can I expect from that? Well, let's take a look. Let's see what we've got here in the package, right? This is a nice product. Here, well, let's make it so you can read it. Wireless, 2.4 gigahertz. Nice for, again, vlogging or vlogging, I should say. Something like this, I could use it, but I'm close enough to my mixing board that I don't really need to. And wired is just more reliable that way. Nothing really gets in the way unless you have a bad cable, right? Look at the size of this. Let's put this in my hand. It's such a small size. Like, hard to believe, right? So that's the receiver, and then you've got the transmitter here, right? Takes AA batteries, not included, not included. Right? It comes with your cables that you need, and again, this you get both cables actually. So you get one that's just you know, the regular TRS to TRS, and then you have the TRS to TRRS. So that's what you would use, of course, if you were plugging into a smartphone or an iPhone, if you will, with a 3.5 millimeter input. Now, of course, from the iPhone 7 up, they've changed that. Pardon me, but there's an adapter you can get the Lightning adapter, or the 3.5 millimeter to Lightning adapter, and this will work on your smartphone. And again, don't use the knockoff stuff. Don't use the knockoff stuff, because you'll get that accessory not usable or something. All right. Okay. I need to turn this off because something keeps popping up on my... There we go. Got too much going on. What's really going on here? Well, I'll tell you what's really going on. We've got Deals with David, and you're watching it live right now. Thanks for popping in. If you're just joining, we're talking about the Boya WM2G 2.4 gigahertz wireless lav mic. So your receiver your transmitter, your cables, and you're good to go. Now, the manual that comes with, nice manual because it makes sense. Mount receiver to smartphone, tablet, or Mac. Using TRRS cable, place the right, like it was translated very well. And all you got to do to sync these, I've got batteries in them. I don't know if you'll be able to see this or not. All you got to do is turn them on. See how that light's flashing really fast? As soon as I turn the other one on, do you see how the light's flashing slow? That means you're connected. It's that simple. Now, they were really smart in this as well because, so here's the receiver, for example. Well, let's start with the transmitter first. Here's the transmitter. So you plug your microphone in there. There you go. Or a line in. So let's say you wanted to transmit some music, right? From your, say, your smartphone. Line in will transmit over to the receiver. Glad they thought of that. And then the receiver also, of course, you plug your headphones in there. You can have a line out as well. So say we're transmitting from here to over there to the computer. You could have this plugged into the computer and recording software, and you'd be recording the whole thing on the computer as well. How cool is that, right? So very well thought out. And you don't even really need a mixer if you don't want to. If you're using it on a smartphone, and you really don't, you know, the less you have, the better. It's got built-in volume, so you can actually adjust the volume of the microphone without having to use a mixer for that. So that's really great as well. And this flexibility. Sometimes you want to mount things and it's like, oh, it doesn't fit that way. Well, put it this way. Solid, great product. I love using it. I use it regularly. Comes with all the cables you need. Doesn't come with batteries. We've all got batteries lying around the house. AA batteries for this. All right. Your TRS to TRRS cable. Your TRS to TRS cable. All included. And 75 bucks. That's it. Great. It's great. Great product. I have no regrets. I've had that for a while. Comes in a nice case too. And one of the things I've always said is when your product comes in a nice, well-designed, sturdy case, you're probably getting a good quality product, right? Everything fits all right in there. Somebody driving by on a motorcycle, making me jealous, right? So there it is, the Boya WM2G wireless lav, 75 bucks. Lots of different options. I don't know that I would take it skiing. Just saying. Oh! Isn't that terrible that I just yawned? Wow. Yawn live. Everything that comes with. Oh yeah, I didn't show you the lav mic that comes with it because I'm actually using the lav mic here plugged into my MakerHeart. But there's everything that comes with the case. Transmitter, receiver, your cables, your microphone, your lav mic, your clips. You're good to go. 75 bucks. Take it home. Take it away. Now, to take it further, you can get the Boya WM4 Pro kit, which is basically the same, but it's 2 lav mics. So let's have a look at that. Oh, we made it on there too. Makes me happy. Tap. There we go. So exactly the same. All the features are the same. You get the cables. You've got the line inputs, the line outputs on the receiver. Nice case. Solid case. They designed that well. You've got your windscreens and your clips, your lav mics, right? 2 lav mics, cables, everything you need. And you also get a hot shoe mount. So you could take this to the receiver. Where is it? I'm not sure how to do it. I've done it before, but it was a long time ago. But you can take the clip off the back of this, right? And then you could mount this on, right? And then you could attach it to a hot shoe. Again, great for DSLR cameras, smartphones, everything we've talked about. And the really cool thing about this product, nice case, and you got some extra, they've actually left some extra room so that when you, if you're like put, you know, like some batteries in there, you're not going to actually squish it down. So, and the case designed very well. But the other thing is nice about this is 2 people talking goes into one channel, so you only need one line, and if you're going into a mixer, you don't need separate lines for it. So great product there as well. $179. Runs off AAA batteries instead of the AA batteries, and that's because of the size. They kept it. Actually, you know what? I've never really compared. Is it the same size? I think so. They use AAA batteries in the WM4. A little wider, maybe? These might be a little wider. Not by much, though. But they use AAA batteries for some reason. Not really sure. Don't really care. Just saying. But great at $179.95. And honestly, if you think you'll ever be using 2 people for wireless, just buy the double. And then you don't have to hook up both. You can still operate it as just a single, right? So I happen to have both because I think I got a really good deal on the single, and then later, anyway. I got both. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm yawning. That's terrible. Let's check in on the chat. Can you speak on the Bengo G9000 gaming headset? Yeah, sure, we can do that. That was coming up a little bit later, but happy to. When you say speak on it, you want me to plug it in? I mean, I can talk about it. Can I plug it in? Yeah, I could probably make that work. Is that what you're talking about? You want me to actually plug it in and use it? Or you just want me to talk about it? Let me pull it up here. Where did it go? I think that's it. Let's go over to that. The Bengo G9000 gaming headset. Now this one that I've got is, I think, an earlier version. Let's see. It's got really long cable, which is nice. And what's this? You know, I think, let's just go to this for a second. Stop the music. Let's check the video out first and see what's in there. All right, it didn't do any sound, but yeah, okay, it's just talking about. But yeah, we can do that. Now this, I'm going to be fully transparent. This is labeled Evil Core. Oops. Okay. But I actually looked into it. It's one of those deals where a company makes these, and then companies come up and say, "Will you put our name on it for an extra $1?" And they do it. It's the exact same model. Okay, I can verify that. You can just tell by looking at it, and then I have done the research. It's really comfortable. I used these at when I was at our hockey games. And I would be interviewing somebody and we'd have 2 of these plugged into the Maker Heart. So I'll plug it in for you. I will plug it in. Stand by. It's going to get crackly here. There you go, test 1, 2, buckle my shoes, 3, 4, shut the door. This is the Bengo G9000 stereo headset that I'm talking to you now. It does have a volume control. There's the two right there. I've got my volume for the headset there. And I've got a mute button there as well. Press 1. Should be muted now. Should be muted now. Should be back now. Alright. So there you go, that is the Bengo G9000 streaming headset. Alright? Here's a demonstration. I don't think should be back. I'm back. There we go. Yes, I'm back. I should have had that plugged in. I have to remember that. And one of the other cool things it does have, and it's not necessary, but it's cool. It lights up. It lights up. Playing in the dark, even on the microphone. Right. Gives you a little extra flair. I will say, very comfortable and nice sound. Really nice sound. You heard the microphone. Microphone works great. I don't know how loud you could hear. I could have turned it up on my my mixer. Right. Honest to goodness, for $19.99, these are great quality product and durable. I mean, I don't know how hard you can be on headsets when you're gaming, but, well, I guess you can, right? It's got a nice long cable attached to it as well. Just unplug. Oh, which one is it? Almost unplugged my mixer. That would have been bad. Yeah, you got the volume control built right into the cable. Yeah. It's got a mute button on it as well. Really long. Like that's got to be 6 feet. Anyway, yeah, it's 6 feet. 5 feet. The other thing is, so you can plug this into, you know, any 3.5 millimeter jack. So this is for your microphone and then the green is for your speaker. But what if you wanted to plug this into an iPad or an iPhone that has a 3.5 millimeter jack? Look at this. You just pull that right off, and there's your TRRS input. Works great. Comes with. It's a great product. I got to admit, when I first bought it, I was like, well, $20, because I'm not cheap. I like a good deal, just like anybody else. That's why we call it Deals with David. For $20, it's a really quality product. I was very impressed with the sound quality, the durability of it, the options that come with it. It's got the lights built into it. I have to actually be very selective about my headsets because I have a large head. Oops. Just want to wrap this all up. There you go. My motorcycle helmet is a 4X. So this has to expand large enough, and it does for me. So it's very adjustable. The microphone folds up, so when you're just wanting to use it for headphones, you can have the microphone boom out of your way. Lights up, so it's cool. It's not just a good product, it's cool. And for $20, you really can't go wrong. So who was that? That was Alex. I hope that helped you out, Alex. And for those of you just joining, welcome. I'm David Burrows, and I'm your host for Deals with David. Here Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday on Amazon Live from 10:30 till about 12:30. You never know. I got started late, so I'll probably go a little bit longer. We got lots of products to go through. By all means, be scrolling through, and we made it live on there too. My son just thinks it's the coolest thing that his dad is on Amazon Live. He tells all his friends, and he's 20. But I've been taking all these pictures so that I can brag to him later. So bear with me. Yep. Yeah. Let's just go through. I want to make sure. Okay. Oh, wow. Look at this. Yeah. So universal compatibility, which is important for sure. PS4 or Switch, iPad, smartphone, 3.5 millimeter audio adapter. Oh, it doesn't. Oh, it says not included with this one. Mine came with it. For PC, you can get an adapter for Xbox One or laptop. Yeah, wow, that's great. Oh, we already saw that. You don't want that. Go away. I mean, you don't have to leave, but go away. Gold-plated volume wheel. Yeah, we went through all that. It's really comfortable to wear too, I have to tell you. It's nicely designed. 3D stereo surround sound. I can tell you it's got a great sound to it. Oh, and it's currently unavailable. Really? It wasn't unavailable last night. But there you go. Great product. I enjoy it. I use it. It's worked for me. What else can I tell you? All right, let's get back into some other products. Where did I leave off before? I want to go back to now. Why am I talking like this? I don't know. And Saramonic Smart Rig. This is another nice portable unit, audio mixer. Let's take to that. I like how I can just watch there and tap and take it to the next one. There you go. All right. Put him over there. We should see the room. But now we're going to be talking about the Saramonic Smart Rig Plus 2-channel XLR and 3.5 millimeter audio mixer. Say that 5 times fast. I want to say hello to everybody. If you're just joining, really appreciate if you hover over and click the follow button. You'll be notified when I go live, and you'll know about some great deals when I'm here live on the Amazon Live Marketplace. And you help me out, because the more followers I get, the more Amazon pushes me out to more people to see. So Really appreciate your support. That's one way you can support me here. The other way that you support me here is whenever you buy any of these products through me here today, or you can even go back to my previously live videos. If you buy anything through them as well, Amazon does give me a commission for them. But you'll notice here today, I'm talking about products that I own, that I've had, I've used. Nobody has sent me anything, not yet. When somebody does send me a product and says, here's the product, will you review it? I will be fully transparent and tell you that. And I have high integrity, so I will be completely honest in my reviews. For example, the Saramonic iRig Plus comes in a nice case. If you're a portable kind of guy, you might want to have this carried with you, depending on your purpose. If you're a musician, it comes out with a nice case. Voila, just like that. Just like that, no problem. It's super portable, like even more than the Amoon. The Amoon's nice, you're going to set it down, and this is just even more portable and quick, right? Here's what I like about this Saramonic rig. 2 XLR inputs, right? If you don't know what I mean by XLR, here, I brought this out for a reason, I guess. Why can't I not? Oh, maybe that's what I need to learn to do. We've made it on there. Okay. Here's what an XLR is. When I say XLR, some people go, what do you mean by XLR? I'm going to show you. XLR, right? 3-prong XLR. So that's the male end, right? And then this end here, go to your microphone, which I have a microphone right here. This is a Behringer microphone that will plug in to there, right? And then here we go. Nice and simple. It's in there. It's deep. It goes in, it locks in, it's solid. It's not, I've seen some that are just like, oh, just plug it in like that, and then it's too loose. This goes in nice and far. It's solid in there. It's not coming out. And I actually have to, like, I had to pull on it good to get it out. So it's a solid product, right? So there's your XLR inputs with the microphone. Where did I put it? I'm going to need more tables. I got too many tables going on. What's really going on, David? When stuff comes in the house, my wife's like, where are you going to put it? It's going in my studio, dear. Don't you worry. She's like, okay. Don't leave it in the living room. This is in the carousel if you just need a good XLR microphone. All right, so that's XLR. 1/4 inch just goes into the middle here, and then you've also got 3.5 millimeter inputs. So you could have an XLR in here, an XLR in here, or you could have a 1/4 inch in here and a 3.5 millimeter in here. And then here's the other thing. So you can have a mono or stereo output just by this switch right here. You see that? All right, mono or stereo, which is nice. Now, what I did find out, and this is a question that comes up, David, if I have a microphone plugged in here, can I also plug a microphone in here? On this product? Yes, you can. That being said, they don't have individual volumes. So if you have an XLR in here and a 3.5 millimeter in here, and you come over here to turn up the volume, you're turning both up. But if you need to do that, that could work, right? So that's a great feature. So, of course, there's your volume controls. You got a lot of room for volume on. They give you lots of room. Your potentiometer is really what it is, but that's your volume, right? And then you come down here, and then here's a switch for DSLR camera or laptop, Or if you're using it on a smartphone, you flick the switch, right? And that decides what rings it uses on the TRRS input, okay? So if you have it switched over to phone, it's going to use all 4, and then regular, it's just going to use the 2, right? So it works great for both. On, off, and look at that. It's got the phantom power, 48 volts, built right into it. This is your output cable, of course, and there's a headphone jack, so you can be monitoring the sound quality that's going on as well. There's some, these are for straps, if you want to put a strap on, and you've got your 1/4 inch mounting screw for tripod, right? 9-volt battery, 9-volt battery. That's probably the one thing that I shouldn't say I don't like about it. It's always nice to have USB power, but I get why they used a 9-volt battery. It's like, this is super portable. Look at how small that is. Look at how small that is. It fits into my hand. Super portable. You know, this could actually probably fit into my little microphone bag that I had out. Put it all in there. You're good to go. Plug in and away you go. And it's just a great product. And it's on, $87.50. Wow. Now, if you don't, if you wanted to plug this into an iPhone 7 or higher, remember there's an Apple Lightning to 3.5 millimeter right there in the carousel, just next to the Saramonic Smart Rig. Now, there's a Saramonic Smart Rig that has the Lightning built right into it, but it's like almost double the price. So I don't understand. Why would I pay double the price when I could buy this for $87.50, and for another $8 I could have the adapter, and then that gives me more flexibility as well, because if you buy the one with the Lightning, it's only good for iPhones. What if you want to use this on a laptop? What if you want to use this on an Android? You know, Android, I call it the dark side. Happy May the 4th, by the way. So if you're going to use it, buy the Saramonic Smart Rig with the TRRS, and then purchase the Apple adapter. You're good to go. That would be my recommendation. That's what I do. I have that. Here it is right here. And again, I know you can buy knockoffs, but just buy Apple products. They just work with their products. I will say this as well. When you buy the Apple product, the adapter, it works microphone and headphone. When you buy the knockoffs, it doesn't always recognize the microphone. I bought a 3-pack once, and I was like, oh, a 3-pack for $8. Yep, they work great just for headphones. Didn't work for the microphone portion. So save yourself the money, and it's just a better quality product doing it that way, right? So there you go, the Saramonic iRig, Smart Rig, I should say. Great packaging, solid. There's the dimensions. Yeah, it's like, it's not even 5 inches long by not even 2 inches wide. That's how small it is, right? It's really good in there. Palm of your hand. That's a lot of power for that size. 9-volt battery power. It's great. Love it. Need my music back. Music now. All right, so let's put that away. If you like the music, you can get it on Spotify for free. It's copyright free. Copyright. That's a word. I just made it up. Copyright free music by Harris Heller, who's a streamer. He's a Twitch streamer. All right. What do we got coming up next? Ah, yes. More microphones. Let's get to the microphones, shall we? Oh, somebody else got the spot. Okay, so the Blue Yeti microphone coming your way. Does that work? Love this microphone. I don't use this here because I needed a mixer, and I'm using a mixer with the 3.5mm inputs, and because I've got the music coming in, and I've got a lot of different things going on. But if you're looking for great quality sound, drink water. Was that noisy for you guys on the microphone? Sorry, not sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Okay. If you just want to plug into the computer, or if you have the adapter for the iPad, you can plug a USB into the iPad. You just want to plug a USB product in and away you go. This Blue Yeti microphone is my recommendation for you. It's also Amazon's best choice. So when Amazon puts their name right beside the product, you know it's a solid product, and you can ask anybody. Now, anybody. I teach live streaming at my college, and sometimes there's some debates. They'll be like, I don't like the Blue Yeti. I use an Audio Technica. Sure, you can use an Audio Technica for $500. Right? I don't know that it makes that much difference myself. But anyway, I use the Blue Yeti on my other studio on the other side of the room. I have it attached to an arm. Screws in the bottom. You can see, right? There's the mount. Works great. Great sound for $129.99. You really can't go wrong with the Blue Yeti. Great sound quality and lots of options. So right here, a little closer for you. Okay. Now I don't have it plugged in, but USB cable plugs into the bottom. Plug it in your computer. If there's a little light in the middle of there, that's your mute button. If it's flashing, it's muted. If it's not, it's not. Pretty simple. And there's a volume control. What do you need volume control for? Well, on the bottom here, you've got your headphone jack. So you can actually use the headphone jack on the microphone, which is nice because if your computer's over there, might have a long cord, or just plug right into the bottom of the Yeti microphone and you're good to go, right? So that's what the volume's for. It is not a volume control for the mic. However, on the other side, over here, here's your gain. Now what's gain, David? That's just another volume, isn't it? No, it's not. Volume is volume. When you turn the gain up, the volume will come up, but gain it's like pressure. I always try to explain it like a garden hose, right? If you have a garden hose, the water's running out, right? You turn the volume up and more water comes out, right? But if you turn the pressure up, it comes out harder, right? Same thing with the gain. It will pick up more of the room, if you will, okay? If you're right in front of the microphone, you don't need to gain up that loud, right? But if you want to pick up more sound in the room, then you would turn the gain up. Does that make sense? Okay. And 4 different microphone patterns. Why would I need 4 different microphone patterns? Well, again, depending on your purpose. So let's say, and this is probably the best way to, let's say that I have it in front of me like this, right? There's a setting so that only this side of the microphone is on, so it only picks up my voice. So any noise, if you had any noise, like a computer fan or whatever on the other side, it's not going to pick that up as much, right? Then the other setting is picking up on this side and the other side. Why would I use that? Well, if I was interviewing a guest and they were across from me, I would maybe have this in between us. both sides of the microphone on. The other one is just this side of the microphone. So if you had a drummer or somebody over there that you just wanted to record, yeah, you could just turn the mic around, but then you don't have the controls in front of you. Okay? And then the final one, all the microphones are on and it picks up everything around the microphone. So again, if you were doing a roundtable discussion, you could put this in the middle, wanted to pick everything up. Or if you were recording a whole room, you see the possibilities. So it's really great to have the 4 different options, the 4 different audio patterns, if you will. $129.99. Plug and play. Take the Blue Yeti, plug her in, away you go. Pick your audio pattern. And it's great for recording. It's great for live streaming. It's great for audio, podcasting, musicians, you name it. It's really a great quality product. Solid product, right? Same with the stand. All metal. You can and it's just solid. It's not going anywhere. You can actually, and you can adjust here, right? Ugh. Ugh. I don't know why those are so tight. Okay. There you go. You can actually take this right out. There's a large mount in the bottom to put on like a microphone stand, right? So, and again, the USB headphone jack. You're good to go at $129.99. The USB Blue Yeti microphone. It's a great way to get yourself to a professional level with the Blue Yeti microphone. Just make sure I didn't leave anything out. Yeah, the different patterns, the adapter. There is a video here, so let's do that, shall we?
Right now I just wanna jump into your melody, pump it up like it ain't no thing. To get right into it and I might have blow with them, but don't let them influence you. See, girl, I know we changed a lot and said a lot of them try can't take your spot. So let's pop that bubble and let loose the trouble. Go and get it on the double and we'll land it in a cuddle. Yeah.
I wish I could rap like that.
So high, let's touch that ceiling. And I got some baggage to deal with. My heart's on the line, don't steal it. And I know what you're thinking, but check it. I got a lot more than a few raps on a record. And if we wanna go back, that's all right now. We're going back to my
Take me back with you. Take me back, back, back. Take me back with you. So take me back with you.
All right, there you go. The Blue Yeti microphone. It's 120.
What's going on, guys? Yo, boy Roy here, showing you a desk tour of my setup.
Let's try that again.
What's going on, guys? Yo, boy Roy here, showing you a desk tour of my setup. As a gaming YouTuber and Twitch streamer, it's always been my goal to have some of the most top-of-the-line equipment to bring my audience the most pleasurable experience. What you're hearing right now is the blacked-out Blue Yeti microphone. This is my personal and pro gamer's choice for delivering crystal-clear audio to our audiences. This microphone has been responsible for all the commentary I provide on my series Inside the Mind of a Diamond, dedicated to helping players get better at Rainbow Six Siege. The Yeti features 4 different pattern settings to stream, podcast, or record in ways that would normally require multiple microphones. Coupled with the simple controls for headphones, volume, instant mute, and pattern selection, the Yeti allows me to quickly optimize my commentary for nice, clean audio.
There you go. The Blue Yeti USB mic for $129.99. There you go. Now, if that's still a little too much for you, let me go back here. Where are we here? Okay. Blue Snowball USB microphone, made by Yeti as well, or made by Blue, right? It's a little more entry level, $69.99. Big difference being not as solid of a product as the Blue Yeti. A little more hard plastic, right? And a smaller it's just a little tripod. And you've only got 2 audio patterns, one on this side and one on the other. So depending on what you're going for, if you definitely have it in the budget, I would definitely go with the Blue Yeti at $129.99, simply because of the 4 audio patterns. You know, if you're going to be using it in multiple situations, pardon me, then you definitely want the Blue Yeti. But if you're set on it's just going to be there, I'm just live streaming, that's all I'm ever going to do, and you're sure, then okay, $69.99. Or you could get started with that and then upgrade. You can always upgrade yourself later, right? But still good quality audio. My son has one, uses it. He's like, yeah, it's pretty good. I think he likes the Blue Yeti better. But still compatible with everything you're looking to do, right? Yeah, so in front or all the way around. What's this video talking about?
Hi, this is Hillary from Blue, and let's check out Snowball. Snowball is a plug-and-play USB microphone that connects directly to the USB port on your laptop or desktop computer, and without having to download any other software, will work with your favorite recording program. Whether you're recording musical instrument or vocals, podcasts, dictation, or even Skype. Snowball features 2 condenser mic capsules inside. A condenser capsule delivers that rich, detailed audio you typically find in studio recordings. Snowball also offers 2 polar pattern options, or directions in which the mic picks up sound. Setting number 1 is cardioid, or directional to the front, great for single source or single person recordings. Setting number 2 is cardioid with a 10 dB pad. This means it records directionally to the front, but reduces the mic's sensitivity by 10 decibels. You can also think as if you put a pad over the microphone for recording extremely loud sound sources, like a screaming electric guitar amp, or maybe you're a podcaster that likes to shout. And setting number 3 is omnidirectional, or 360 degrees around the mic. This is great for band practice or chorus or a multi-person podcast or online conference call. Snowball comes with this adjustable desktop stand, but also has a standard thread on the bottom for connecting to a traditional mic stand or the Ringer, its custom designed shock mount. For more information on Snowball, visit bluemic.com.
All right, there you go. She does a better job than me, doesn't she? All right, so there you go. It's in the carousel. It's $69.99, and a great product. Like I say, my son can attest to it anyway. So there you go. All right. Then there's lav mics, right? Lavalier mics are just, every microphone, like I said at the beginning of this broadcast, has its purpose, right? And that's why there's so many to choose from, and there's so much in quality, so much price, and construction of the product is a big part of it, right? At the end of the day, good sound is really what you're looking for at an affordable price, right? Okay, Mr. Blue Yeti, we're done with you. Let's get him out of the way. Stay there for tomorrow. This is the LM200. It's the industry standard sound LM200, and this lavalier mic boasts a 20-foot cord. 20 feet. That's like, I think, isn't a basketball net is 10 feet high. So that and another one. 20 feet. That's a long way up. So if you're far away from maybe the mixing board or the audio input source, then this is going to be a great product for you. The other nice thing about it is, and it's not wireless, but, let's switch it over here in the carousel. Just under $14, like really? Nothing, like, it's a bargain. It's a bargain. And I don't know what it is, but it doesn't matter how good I put these things away, they always come all tangled up. So let me see if I can do this. I can do this. It's because of the 20-foot cord. Yeah. There we go. I was like, put it away properly, David. And I did. So I thought. There we go. How much time do you guys got? Oh, David. I can hear my wife. Oh, David. All right, but the important parts are here. 20-foot cord. And it is 2 lavaliers. It's 2. Here, can you see both? I get this right. There you go. 2 lavalier microphones. They both got their windscreen, and they've got the clips that come with. All right. And 2 goes into 1. Not math. All right, and there's your TRRS input. Right. So you got 2 microphones going into 1 input. So again, you're only using 1 input on a mixer, or if you're just plugging this directly into your computer, if it had separate lines, you'd be like, well, I can't plug both in, right? So this just plugs right into 1. Away you go, plug and play, you're all set. This right here, and this clips on somewhere, wherever you need to, right? It could be on a belt, etc. And then there's a switch right here. You see that? The switch just allows you to choose between whether you're using, you know, a laptop or smartphone. I need the music. I gotta have the music. More stream beats. Yeah, we gotta turn it down now, that's all. Okay. Is that a good volume for you guys? So again, it's 2 microphones into 1. 2 goes into 1. At least it does here. That's my math. So 2 microphones, lav mics, into 1 TRRS. So this is great because it works on a laptop, or if you were interviewing somebody, you can just plug this into your smartphone. And again, the adapter that's in the carousel, if you're working with an iPhone 7 or above where you need the lightning input for the audio, just buy the adapter. It's only like $7.95, and it'll work with this as well. Great product. Sound quality is great. I've been very happy with it. Yes, I have a lot of different microphones that I feel like that one today. I own 2 of these. So what does that tell you, right? $13.86, great price. And is that a deal today? Well, it's just regular price, but even a regular price. Now get this, the single lapel mic, this makes no sense at all. So you are getting a deal. $18.10 for the single lav mic by the same company, or $13.86 for the dual. So you're getting half off. Almost, not quite. But you know what I'm saying. Wow, what a difference. It does come with a 1/4-inch input adapter as well. I've never used that. I've never come across that, but there you go. There's some more adaptability for you. There's everything that comes with it. Yes, this in the middle, it is powered, right? So there's a little battery. Oh, dare I do this? See how that unscrews? I'm not going to do it all the way. But the little battery's inside here. Easy to change though if you need to, right? There, that shows you a little better, right? Each with its own windscreen and its own clip. 20-foot cord. Even has the nice the Velcro, right, so that you could be smart like me and wrap it up properly. 1/4-inch adapter in there, your clips, everything. It's just a great product for like $14, right? So you can check that out. And we're on there too, are we? Look at that. Fantastic. All right, there you go. Now, do you want to sit with me while I... What happened to the music? There we go. It's one thing I've always found. It's important to put these things away properly. Because if you don't, you just put it in there and you're like, oh, I'll do that later. But then it's the next time you go to use it, you're like, oh, I never went back and did that. And it's a 20-foot cord. It probably should be done properly, but I know you don't want to sit here and watch me do this. Wherever you're watching from, boy, I'd really appreciate you saying hello in the chat and introducing yourself and where are you watching from. I'm always curious to see where people are from. Like, it's a pretty small planet out there now with the internet and here on Amazon Live. Definitely needs to be done properly. But I don't have all that time. I'm not going to make you guys sit there and watch. What I will do is leave it out here. 20-foot cord. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. Leave it in the box with the box open, right? Because if I close it in the box, then I'll forget. But if I leave it open right there like that, then I'll be like, okay, I got to do that when I'm all done. All right, how's everybody doing today? May the 4th be with you. Are you tired of hearing that yet? Right? Okay. Let's leave the books to the end. Leave the books to the end. Let's talk about lighting. Because it's important. There we go. I love that I can do that. All right, if you're going to be doing a live stream, you got to have good lighting, right? Otherwise, you're going to be left in the dark. Yeah, pun intended. That was a dad joke. But it's true though, right? You got to have good lighting, and I think a lot of people struggle with their lighting. I think they just think, like, cameras don't see the same thing as our eyeballs do, right? They just don't. Let me switch over because I don't have... Switch this up. Yeah, it's better. Or not. That's better. People, like, they don't have the same eyeball as we do, right? You know, you might sit here and go, oh, this is a pretty nice, I can see nice in the room, but then you put the camera on, it's like, oh, that's really dark, right? So lenses are just a little different than our eyeballs. They're a lot different. So you got to have good lighting, and a lot of times 3-point lighting, you can Google that, 3-point lighting or one light. But how do I balance and get rid of all those shadows, right? Even, you know, this isn't too bad. If you were to look really, really close, you could probably see some. But lighting's really important. So I've actually got both of these products here that I'm using right now. Right now I'm using the newer 2-pack. It's 528 LEDs. I've got one over here and one over here. Do I want to show that to you? Yeah, I could show that to you, I guess. Let's see if I can make this work. It's going to be glary. It's going to be glary and upside down. But I have them. Take my word for it. I do have them. 528 LEDs, dimmable, which is nice. So I've got them maxed out bright right now. One of the reasons is I have a green screen behind me. Shh, don't tell. That's not really a brick wall, but which you really need good lighting for. But 528 LEDs, you can turn them. You have the control on the back, the dimmer switch. They really are powerful. They do have the panels that can connect on the side, and which helps adjust with does have app control, right? Oh, I didn't know that. Beautiful indicator light for differentiate. Oh, wow, I had no idea. I'll have to try that. I didn't know that. So there's the switches on the back, dimmable. So when it says bi-color, so there's white, and then there's like a yellow tint, right? Which is if you want brightness but dim, if that makes sense, you use it for that. And just really different, like, lighting sets the mood, right? Lighting sets the mood. These newer 2-packs, oh, look at that. We've got them on for $180.99. It's showing $229 here. So we got you the live deal. There's the live deal. Regular $229.99 on for $180.99 here today because we're live. We're live. So the deal, if you need the lights, and I swear, and they come with the stands as well, right? The stands, the carrying case. You can control the lighting from an app. It's a fantastic product. $180.99. Ignore the Amazon guy behind the screen there. Wow, that's a great deal. That's like $40 off on the product today, just because you're watching here live with us on Deals with David. And I've been using them for about a year now. Now, to move forward even more, sometimes, and again, it depends what you're doing. If you're live streaming, if you're doing photography, you're going to want a little bit more of what we're going to talk about next. We're going to talk about the newer 700 watt professional lighting system. This is soft boxes, 60 by 60, right? 60 by 60. What's 60 centimeters? 24 inches. That's 4 feet, right? 4 feet. 12 times 4. It's 2 feet. What was I thinking? Whew. Failed math class. 2 feet by 2 feet wide. I actually have one right here. You know what? I'll show you. I'll just show you. I know you guys want to see it. You're like, come on, David. Just show us, will ya? Can I do this? Probably can. The other way. That's going to be okay. So there you go. There's the box light that I'm using right now. Right? And then there's the LED lights. It's not good to shine right in, but there you go. Enough of that. But the softbox light, what's great about that, and I have 2 of them, but I'm just using the one. Let's put this back before I forgot. It brings down, it reduces shadow. That's what it does. I wonder if I'm going to demonstrate here. Alexa, turn box light off.
Okay.
See the difference? Alexa, turn studio off.
Okay.
Now we're left in the dark. Alexa, turn box light on.
Okay.
That's not too bad. All right? A little dark over here. Alexa, turn studio on.
Okay.
There you go. If I was doing a nighttime stream, maybe I had pretty lights behind me, yeah, I'd probably do that. But we're not doing that today. We're just talking about proper lighting. And at $89.99, you got 2 soft boxes. You get both the bulbs, right? The stands and a carry case for all of this as well. Adjustable softbox angle. So yeah, you're able to tilt to set it to where you need. The light bulbs come with. the adjustable stands really, like, they can go up, like, they're a good height. What does it say the biggest height is there? What's it saying? 210 centimeters. What's 210? Alexa, convert 210 centimeters to inches.
210 centimeters is about 83 inches.
Alexa, convert 83 inches to feet.
83 inches is about 6 feet 11 inches.
There you go. 6 feet 11 inches, so almost 7 feet high. Wow, so that's great. So a lot of flexibility there with the stands. You can see they lock into place really well. It's cheap means like they don't have the tightener there, they don't have the lock in place. So they're good quality product. I'm really happy with it. I'm enjoying my purchase. It's got the reflector on the inside of the box, so there's a screen that covers over top of the light, and then there's a reflector, so you're getting the maximum amount of lighting coming from the bulb. I'm not a dancer. I'm not going to do that for you. Great for green screening. Great for like photography of objects type of thing, right? And you can see on the inside there, yeah. And that's the silver lining around there. That's the reflector that we were talking about. So you get more of a full light. Whereas if you just had the light in the middle and it was like black lining, it wouldn't reflect. It would be like a dead light, if that makes sense, right? So there you go. Great price too, $89.99 for that's a great lighting kit. It's portable too, so it comes with the case in it, so you could fold it all up really well, throw her in the case, take her on the road if you're that kind of a videographer, or if you're just getting started in this stuff. Like $89.99, you know, all this stuff can add up pretty quick if you're looking to get into being a videographer, photographer. So, you know, budget, especially right now nowadays, well, budget anytime, right? At $89.99, you're going to do really well with this. It's a solid product. I really am happy with it, so check that out. All right, we're going to talk now about, and I'll go through this stuff real quick, but the InnoGear microphone arm. So that's like what I've got right here, right? So this is the arm that I have for, I actually have the photo cam, or the product cam, I should say, is mounted right here, right? My iPhone. This is great for, I use this. I have another one over there for the Blue Yeti, right? I had the adapter to make it large, like the size of a 3/4 inch for a, say it, David, microphone stand, right? So I have an adapter in there for that, okay? Nice and flexible. This one does come with the adapter, you can see. Nice strong clamp. I've got this mounted to my table over here. Stays here. This is the permanent studio for me, but you know, I'm able to move things out of the way. I can move things up and down or back, or you know, I have to adjust things for you guys sometimes so you can see. So it's got a lot of multi-purpose, you know, it's for a microphone, but also mounted for the camera, which you'll see how I do that in a moment. It's got all the adapters, the 5/8, the 3/8, works for microphones. Blue Yeti, which I have over there. It's really flexible and it's just sturdy. There you can see a lot of multi-uses for it right there as well. And we made it on there. That is so cool. Okay. Now there's another model. So and it's only like just under 12 bucks, right? So really can't go wrong with that. Now this is an updated model of it for a few dollars more. Let's get to it here. There we go. So for a few dollars more, wow, we got the deals going here today. $23.99 on the page, but we've got it for $17.99. You're saving $5. We're saving you money all over the place here today. Thank you, David. You're welcome. That's what I'm here for. Thank you, Amazon. While you're here watching, I hope you are enjoying yourself. I'm David Burrows, your host for Deals with David. Do me a favor and hover and click the follow button right up here. Right over there. Right. Appreciate your support. This, just for a few dollars more, you're getting a windscreen that goes over the microphone, right? If I tap on that. There we go. There's the windscreen. You get the microphone mount and the adapter, and then there's another adjustable windscreen. This is really great for popping noises. Peter Piper pecked a pickled pepper. If you say that into a microphone, you get this popping noise, right? You getting that on here? Pa pa pa. Sorry if I just blew your ears out. So that's what the windscreens are for. But then this filter, this is a filter. It's not so much of a windscreen as it is a filter. That's what that's for. And it's nice and flexible, fits right. Oh, we can do this. Okay. There we go. There it is. Whoa, what did I just do? Right. Again, the same flexibility and strength. It's a really solid product. Dual layered screen, right? So it's the ring will be about this big, and then there'll be a screen on this side, and then it's another separate screen over here. So that's actually minimizing the pop sound twice for you. It's great. Made for the Blue Yeti as well, right? And there's all your adapters that you need. So $17.99. I mean, what was the other one? It was like $11.99. So 12 to 18. So there you go. For $6 more, you're good to go. Nice and solid. I'm really happy with it. Now, some people are always asking, like, "Hey, David, how do you mount your phone in there?" Well, let's take a look. I'll show you. That's it right there. Okay. Actually, I don't have the mount part, but you can mount this on so that it'd be. What if I have one over here? Well, I thought I had it all out. Let me see. Oh, no, can't do that without wrecking the place. I might have one in here. I'm not sure. I don't have that in here. I should have that here for purposes of demonstration. Okay, I needed to stretch anyway. You still hear me okay? Okay, we're getting there. But that's what the mount is there. It's nice and adjustable. It's screw in adjustable, right? So once you've got it all set in there, $8.99, solid. It's plastic, but it's that hard, durable plastic. It's not cheap by any means. I mean, you think, oh my goodness, like $9 for a mount? You get what you pay for in mounts. I tell you that right now. As in most things, you get what you pay for, but it's a nice, solid product. It's got the mounting screw on the back here, and this little adapter helps for tilting and angles. You can unscrew it off the back, like I have, and that's how it works for me. So you can just have it like that. I've got an iPhone 7 in there. It will hold an iPhone XR, probably an 11 as well. 12 I'm not sure about, but it's solid. That's what I like. Non-slip. It does have the rubber mount, the rubber grips on both sides in there, so it's not just plastic on plastic. It's not going to go anywhere. Mount it to little tripods, etc. Yeah, there you go. You can see the back, so you can actually take the mount right off if you want. Oh, there's a video here. Let's take a look. It's really adjustable. Yeah, it really is a universal product.
Hello, this is a very quick look at the mobile phone holder. This is a great little accessory for your phone if you want to use it to video stuff. So, see, it's quite a simple device. You've got a standard tripod mount on the bottom. You've also got a standard tripod mount on the phone.
All right, we've gone through all that. Music. Okay. So there you go. Next product up here. This is a sweet little product too. I have this in my van. Actually, you know, you have your cup holders, and I have my van is set up. It's all bannerized and everything for my show. It's called The Show on the Go, and sometimes I do live streaming right from the van. So I have this mount for my phones. I can control everything, right? It's really depending on where your coffee holder is in your vehicle. And of course, you know, you shouldn't be on your phone while you're driving, but it's really convenient for me. It's just because in my van, it's like my cup holders are up high, if you know what I mean. So this is actually the right height when I mount this in there. It's almost just here. It's kind of like looking at the stereo. It's just a quick look and it's right there. It's really solid. It holds things. You see this here at the bottom, right? You just turn that and it tightens in to the cap and it's nice and snug right in there. So it's not loose or anything. So if your cup holder is a little different size than Ford or GM or whatever, right? You'll be able to snug it in there nice and tight. And it's just well designed. And for under 20 bucks, it's really solid. I'm really happy with it as well. You can turn it, 360 degrees, 8-inch long neck. So, you know, all your standard, I think up to your iPhone 12 kind of thing. Yes, I always talk about iPhones because I'm an iPhone guy. Android is just the dark side. May the 4th be with you. Yeah, this should be a good demonstration. Yeah, good product. I'm really happy with it. And under 20 bucks, can't really go wrong. Whoa. That was weird. All right. This is one I've been looking forward to talking about. But I'm going to leave it there. You know what? It's been a long stream already, and it's been great chatting with all of you. I do appreciate you being here. And I'll be back again tomorrow at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Wherever you're watching from, I do appreciate you being here. Please don't forget to click the follow button right above here so you get notified when I go live. And I will be back tomorrow. I'm looking forward to seeing you all again here. Until next time, stay safe. Keep washing them hands. I'm David Burrows. This has been Deals with David. Until tomorrow, bye for now.